Hello, horse racing fans, and welcome to the second episode of Horse Racing Myths, the show where I talk about commonly thought of horse racing facts and debunk them. In this episode, we are going to be talking about one of the most famous myths in all of horse racing, and that is upset. And I'm not just talking about the racehorse, I am also talking about the very word itself, as there is a popular mythical correlation between the racehorse and the very word. For example, in this article about Secretariat's major loss to Onion, they describe this correlation as, it was Saratoga in 1919 that the word upset entered the American sports lexicon. That's when a horse named Upset beat the mighty Man o' War. In those days, the word upset had a more literal meaning along the lines of tip over or capsize, but had no particular connection to sports. And that is how the myth goes, that after Upset defeated Man o' War in the Sanford Stakes, the term upset got its new meaning in relation to sports. However, this is simply not true, as the word upset had been used in correlation to sports for over 40 years. For example, in this July 1877 New York Times article, they use it like this, and I quote, "The program for today at Monmouth Park indicates a victory for the favorite in each of the four events, but racing is so uncertain that there may be a startling upset." Very clearly showing that upset, the word, predates the racehorse by over 4 decades. So, while it did not inspire the modern usage of the word upset, it is still probably one of the most storybook moments in horse racing. You can't make this up. One of the greatest racehorses of all time suffers his only defeat to a horse literally named Upset. And to spice things up even further, Man o' War was still considered by far the best horse in the race, as, due to the fact that there were no starting gates, Man o' War was able to face backwards at the start of the race, putting him at a ridiculous disadvantage. Even with this, he only came a neck away from defeating Upset in that race, and he would redeem this loss, facing off against Upset 6 other times and defeating Upset all of them. It was just that one race that he didn't. It is definitely one of the most poetic moments in horse racing, but not an inspiration to the modern usage of a popular word. That would be taking it a step too far, but it's still a great moment to be appreciated. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Horse Racing Myths. Comment what other myths I should talk about, and see you guys next time.